Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are in the SSS building in Crossbell right after the events in the Geofront, where Theo, by almost perfectly coming in at the right time, saved our lives from Campanella, because we know the voice, we know the icon, we know it was Campanella. So for now, we are the day of the conference, and it does seem that Dudley is willing to let us assist him in case something goes awry, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that way. And we need to be there around 12 o'clock. Now it's 8 AM, so we still have a couple of hours to kill. So patrols, that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna check all of Crossbell, except of course Orchid Tower, and do all the potential side quests we can find, and the ones that we already have. And I want to check to see if maybe we get an upgrade for our weapons. And with Theo here, maybe a weapon for her as well. Yeah, he's of course not here. Let's check all the rooms, because we also have something to place in Theo's room. And I also want to check out the roof, I don't think it's technically another chapter, but it is allowing us to. Mind one. Oh my, are you giving this to me? Thanks, Cope. We'll make sure to put it to good use. Oh, it's good to see you again too, Cope. I'll be resuming my duties of feeding you. Lloyd's prize collection starting today. Very good. Yeah, one of the brighter moments in Cope's day. Oh, this should suffice. A new decoration was added to Theo's room. It's a Kagamaru piggy bank, and a beautiful one at that. Okay, only one thing. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's anything new. I've got a stuffed plush here that Kia would probably love to bits. I think I'll go and give it to her. Lloyd looked for Kia and gave her the stuffed plush as a gift. You're very welcome. Oh, that's a big one. You're gonna have so many stuffed animals by the end of the game. Very cute. It's a Zwei 2 Pingwing. Oh, this is the reference to that other Falcom game, Zwei, isn't it? It has to be, yeah. We did mention that recently in one of the comments down in one of the episodes. Yeah, definitely a Falcom game that in the future I will probably put on the channel, but it's probably gonna be pretty far off, because there are so many great games coming in the next couple of months, though. We're very busy with that. But yeah, let's get down, get to our car, and yeah, just do what we need to. Take a nice nap in the back seat. And we don't have anything. Oh wait, we have another paint job that we can check out. This one ain't bad either, actually, and it has police written all over it. I like the noble one too. And the original one is still one of the most uglier ones in there. This one is still my favorite, but the red one and the guardian one, I like this too. So let's put it on this one for now. And I'm gonna try to keep grinding while we're doing our patrols of everywhere. So maybe in that way we can get even more money from the IBC in order to buy all the remaining car parts. Because that would be very cool. And we can then pick a definitive paint job, because apparently that's also a Mishi one, so that might be interesting indeed as well. Alright, let's see who's home. Oh, this fashion magazine I'm reading has Maribel on the cover. I just want to be like her. I get that. She's very inspirational. Were you and his little friends went to go see Orcus Tower today? They went there just yesterday too. I suppose it'll be a while before they get bored of it. Yeah, it's the new thing in town, so yeah, of course they're excited. Oh well, is that Theo I see? Hello, it's been a while. Too long to be certain. I'm glad you're doing well, dear. We should all have dinner together again sometime, if you get the chance. Oh, I could never pass up an offer to enjoy your cooking, Mr. Newis. No kidding. It really has the mother's touch to it, you know? Stuff's delicious. Oh really? A homemade meal does sound good. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Well, it's only right that your new members will be invited too. I'll make sure to whip up enough of a feast for all of you. Oh, that'd be great, Auntie Led. I'll let you know when we're off duty. Oh yeah. Everyone will be so excited. Alright. Let's open the doors and leave. Yes, feel the draft. Apparently, Erebonian's Imperial Chronicle and Remiferia's Ardent Press are covering today's conference. I may as well read their articles and cross-reference them with the Crossbell Times. And that might be a good idea. Reporters have been flooding the bakery since the second we opened up for the day. It was a change of pace for sure. Usually office workers make up the bulk of our early morning customers. It makes sense though. Bread is something you can eat whenever, even while you're working. That's just one of its many selling points. And one of the great things about bread is that you can eat it whenever, even while you're working. Here's hoping we gave those reporters the carb load fuel they need to make it through this crazy day. Of course, so that's why they were here, just to load up on energy. Oh, whenever customers have a choice between bread, they usually go for that stupid Giapetta hat Oscar instead of mine. What the heck am I doing wrong? In all honesty, I don't think she's doing anything wrong. Rats, they were all sold out of my favorite bread this morning. Yep, it's conference time, so they went in and bought everything early. A crowd of reporters covering the trade conference stopped by this morning. They practically wiped our shelf clean. I would have baked another few batches of bread today if I'd seen it coming. Yeah, and that's why she's missing out. He didn't anticipate so many reporters. Only authorized personnel are allowed to enter Orcus Tower today. I know it's for security purposes, but I'm a little bit disappointed. I know I took a ton of photos yesterday, but I was hoping to get some closer shots this time too. Oh, I've decided to start giving that prodigal husband of mine the silent treatment. Once he brings himself to apologize to me, then we can talk about forgiveness. Yeah, I don't know if that will be as effective as you think it is. My wife and I had quite a spat yesterday. She's been ignoring me ever since. It got much more deeply when we were living under the same roof like this though. I need to figure out a way to make it up to her, and fast. Okay, so at least he noticed it. That's a good thing. Now you can start finding a way forward. I was in charge of designing the exterior of Orcus Tower, so I don't know much about how it's integrated with the Orbital network. All of that would fall on the expertise of a different architect that Major Croix recommended for the building's interior. I'll concede. It did end up teaching me the importance of collaboration firsthand. The interior structure of Orcus Tower was handled by the architect other than myself. I'll concede, it did end up teaching me the importance of collaboration firsthand. Oh, my husband actually received some new contracts offers this morning. Orcus Tower may be completed, but as long as buildings need to be made, his work is far from over. Yes, and having the Orcus Tower in your portfolio, oh, that will definitely help with future contracts, I'm sure. You probably could even ask a bit more if people are impressed. Oh, Levick and Olga are having a couple's quarrel. I felt just awful interrupting them when I went to collect my pay. You could cut the tension with a knife. I know I shouldn't be sticking my nose in their affairs, but now I can't stop worrying about their relationship. Well, if they've been together for so long, they should know each other well enough by now, so they should technically be fine. At least I hope so. Oh, Momo's out playing with Henri and Ryu again. Oh, my shy little flower bud is finally starting to blossom. I'll have to thank those boys for breaking her out of her shell. Let's see now. Momo might be hungry when she gets back home. Maybe she'll prepare some snacks. That would be wonderful. And let's be honest, in the beginning, Ryo and Momo, they were clashing a little bit. And Momo even cried a few times. But right now, I think they're starting to be the best of friends. All three of them. I'm sure there will be an article about the trade conference on the front page of the next Crossbell Times. The one will probably fly off the shelf, so I plan on ordering extra. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Styles mirror we already have. New issue for the daily Crossbell. Ooh, potent bamboo. Yeah, enough food, but yeah, we're gonna put on hold until we have a new batch of money. And yes, of course, we know where the kids are. We'll see them later as we move on with the main story. Oh, if you're looking for Mr. Greenwood, he's out on business today. I can take a message for you if you want. Nothing conclusive at the moment. Alright, let's go. I think it's best that we head back to our garage and start driving. Assuming we can get out of town, but considering one of the enemies that we have is off the beaten path of Crossbell, I'm sure we can. Wait, are these chests here indicators maybe of a monster box? Maybe. Alright, let's check the prison. Foreigners can be detained for very long because of the leniency policies built into our state laws. A lot of criminals from the Empire and the Republic know that, so they flock to Crossbell to exploit it. Hopefully some of the new mayor's proposed reforms will change things a bit. Still, I know we have a long way to go fix the system. Yeah, because no system is perfect, you just have to do your best. Of course, within the laws of the particular country you're in, of course. The police academy's curriculum runs for about 6 months straight. Classes are divided between lectures and practical training. After graduation, our cadets are assigned to a police division suited to their merits. In other words, this is where the CPD's little fledglings first learn to flap their wings and grow strong enough to fly. Nothing could make me prouder. I couldn't be prouder of the work here at the police academy. Oh yeah, I can totally see that. Because you're basically training the next level of protectors. We don't have any reason to go to the other floor, so let's not wander around. Morale amongst the cadets has been at an all-time high the last several months. The fact that the police played a pivotal role in resolving the cult incident this past spring must have something to do with it. It's all up to you full-time officers and detectives to lead by example and pave the way for our successors. True. Because if things are going really well, people might get excited by saying, oh damn, the SSS or the police are doing really cool things and protecting our home. I want a part of that. I want to protect them too. I can see it happening like that. So yeah, doing great police work motivates people to become part of the police force as well. Alright, I think that's it for this side. Our Deputy Commander Douglas is one of the strongest close-quarter fighters the CGF has to offer. Boy, what I'd give to have a chance to spar with him. Why don't you mention it? We just tussled with him the other day. The old Coots is as strong as ever. What? Really? Oh, alright then, Randy. How about you do the same with me? I want to test my mettle against the best of the best. Easy there, Loggins. If you got the energy to square up, you should use it to keep watch. I guess you have a point. My duties need to be my primary focus right now. Next time though, you and I are finally gonna have that rematch, Randy. Sure. If I ever remember this conversation. Probably not, but I hope it will happen. It was decided at the last minute that we needed to beef up security at the border for today's conference. Deputy Commander Douglas came from Tangram Gate to talk it over with the commander. They're meeting right now, in fact. Ooh. Can we cut in? We'll try to be quiet in the background. This inspection is painfully slow. I don't care if this protects against terrorism, it's just a nuisance as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I hope we can go home soon. We've been ordered to tighten our security checks in response to new intel about a terrorist threat. The system we have in place today should make it impossible for them to infiltrate the state by ground. We even have radar facilities nearby to monitor air traffic. The CGF may not have airships, but we'll do all we can to protect Crossbell skies. Crossbell state law stipulates that the CGF isn't allowed to have airships. It's unfortunate. They would have gone a long way to protecting Crossbell skies. Yeah, I know. I still find it strange though, cause yeah, I gather that they are not allowed to have full-sized armies with all type of vehicles and stuff like that, but a few little things, like maybe even a transport vehicle, would be very much appreciated, because having like a helicopter or something in that line to travel between bases, that would make logistically sense, right? So yeah. Let's see. 0 hits on the detector and no dangerous objects sighted. I'll check under the car too, just to be safe. Let's see, 0 hits. Oh, today I'm going to show Stella just how good of a guardian I can be. These terrorists can try all they want, I'll never let them put my darling in danger. Have you gone on a date yet? Is she truly your darling? Oh, word is that some terrorists might try and sneak into Crossbell. That explains why security is tighter than usual. Oh, I just hope nothing bad happens to the guardsman. Yeah, and she doesn't only mean her supposed boyfriend, but she means all the guardsmen here. Which is understandable. She works and lives near here. Today's the main session of that big trade conference at Orcus Tower. The CGF is to stay open site during the proceedings, though, to avoid making waves with the Empire and the Republic. Still, this is a major international conference taking place on our soil. I hope they manage to keep things safe from the fringes. I hope so too. But trust me, I know they'll do their utmost that they can to let things go around smoothly. And with Douglas and Commander Bills, I'm pretty sure everything will be okay. Oh, Commander Bills and Deputy Commander Douglas are having a meeting to discuss counter-terrorism measures right now. Try not to disturb them, alright? We'll keep it short, okay? Okay, let's check on the outside first before heading into the room. Just in case we're getting an entire scene. And that's what I've learned from our vetted sources at the CPD. It would be wise to presume that terrorists will attempt to infiltrate the conference in some fashion. Dealing with them will be troublesome, no doubt. Very well. We'll strengthen security at Tangram Gate and remain vigilant. Please do. You should also be aware that there is a possibility they will attempt to enter by airship. Make good use of the surveillance facility set up near end of the border. The anti-aircraft radar, you mean? Understood. I'll contact the officer on duty immediately. From the sound of it, the commander and the deputy commander are discussing security strategies. Yes, it would appear counter-terrorism measures are being given top priority. Well, they say something about radars. I wasn't aware the CGF had gizmos like that now. Oh, as I recall, they were stationed near each of the border gates. I've never personally handled them though. The Foundation installed them in Crossbell a while back, I'm told. They are high-performance devices and should thus provide sufficient airspace coverage within the state. That's impressive. I suppose we can rest a tiny bit easier with those things around. Commander Bills and Deputy Commander Douglas are discussing counter-terrorism measures. Let's not interrupt them. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Alright. According to our intelligence, it's highly probable that terrorists from the Empire will attempt to infiltrate Crossbell. It's about as nerve-wracking as you'd expect. I hope this day managed to have a peaceful ending. It will have a peaceful ending for somebody. Oh, we received intel on a potential terrorist plot, so we're making every effort to fortify security here at the border. Specialized facilities have been deployed near the border to counteract the possibility of an aerial invasion. If only we could get some anti-air cannons too, like a proper army. I guess there's no use asking for the impossible though. Well, you could always try? Oh, I think that's it for this here. Good. So that means we are ready to head back to town. Yes, I do want to pick the square with this as well. Well, the trade conference is coming to a head, so I'll have to be more on guard than ever. Yeah, that way we have access to the weapon shop and all the other shops here as well, just in case I need to work on my people in between the episodes. Normal folk can't attend the trade conference and it's not being broadcast anywhere either. The only way people like me will hear about it is through the press and word of mouth. Needless to say, I'm going to be counting on our very own Crossbell Times to fill me in. The credibility of their articles, their unbiased reporting, the sheer speed of their publications. Yes sirree, whatever it is you're after, the Crossbell Times is unrivaled in every category worth mentioning. All folks can attend the trade conference and it's not being broadcast anywhere either. The only way people like me will hear about it is through the press and word of mouth. Yeah, but that's a pretty big compliment for our reporters, definitely. Hey, so I don't know the deets, but apparently Arius and Prince Albert are like totally BFFs. Oh, I'm so jelly. Just imagine getting to hang out with them all the time. Oh yeah, didn't Remiferiak give Arius a medal or something for being all that and a bag of snacks? Maybe that's how he and the prince got so buddy-buddy. Could be. Oh, West Street would be the ideal place to live, personally speaking. But if I'm being realistic about rent, then East Street is the obvious choice. The downtown district would be even cheaper, but then I'd have my safety to worry about. Wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. If I want to be independent, I'll have to start by finding some employment. Very true, very true. Because no matter what place you find, in the end, you will still need to pay rent or your mortgage, so... yeah, it's not easy. Oh, care for a balloon? I even have ones marked with the crest of each country's participating in the trade conference. Ooh, very fancy. Oh, we're expecting there to be a high chance of terrorists will show up. I can afford to let my guard down for a second. Any suspicious persons or objects are going to need my utmost attention. It's the only smart thing to do. Ooh, I see. I'll have to buy some souvenirs before I get home. Oh, over here on our right you'll find Jenton, Central Square very own Orbital store. This establishment is known for carrying a wide assortment of orbital products from all over Zemuria. They offer their very latest in orbital technology, which, as you might imagine, lends to their popularity among citizens and tourists alike. Yes. Getting all the latest stuff does make you a bit more popular, that is true. Hey there, little lady. Looks like you're finally back with the SSS. That one guy left me some orbital stuff, so I figure I'd be seeing your face again soon. Wait, which guy exactly? Chief Roberts, presumably. His attempts at preemptively consideration only serve to fuel my growing aggravation. Well, I'm sure he's just doing it out of love. He's really worried for you, after all. You know, he's not really a bad person. In fact, I'd say he's a pretty caring guy. I won't deny it, but it doesn't make him any less overbearing. That's the part I could do without. Between his constant meddling and inability to stay quiet, I would prefer to interact with him as little as possible. Yikes, you two must have quite the history together. Oh, I don't get your relationship one bit, but I do know that we'll be back in selling staffs from here on out. If you ever need one, you know who to ask. Alright. Alright, so there's no new weapons for everyone, and there's no new weapons for Theo here too. Well, he's pretty decked out though. There it is, discovery. Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah, discovery was added. No new gear, no new shoes. Alright, got it. We might go into all the buildings in the square before we head to another region. So Theo wasn't upset, as you might expect, when he learned Brom had entrusted the cooking to Nono. Maybe all he needed to motivate himself this entire time was a rifle. Thinking back on it, I was always competing with Brown during my trainee days. It helped forge me into a better chef too. Maybe all he needed to motivate himself this entire time was a rifle. Oh, Nono's cooking now? Isn't this all happening way too quickly? Wait a minute. I'm going to end up out of a job at this rate. No way. That could never happen, right? No matter how good she is, it's way too early for her to be feeding customers. Besides, that's already my job, and no way I'm going to lose that, right? He's slightly panicking, so maybe you need to pick up the pace a little bit? Oh, have you noticed how strict security is around the city lately? I can't even go for a simple walk without all these officers meandering about. I came in to calm down after all these security measures ruined my walk. I suppose I'll spend the rest of the day reading. Yeah, but it's needed for the conference, so we'll just have to abide by it. Tell you what, I'll close my eyes, flip to a random page in menu, and order whatever I point my finger at. Okay, close my eyes and... Ah, come on, I want to see what your finger points to. Oh, any of them will do, dear. Now could you please choose already? Ah, it's one of those people. People always have a problem choosing anything at all. Well, it pains to say this, but we're barely scraping by on our traveling budget. You don't suppose they have a value menu we can order from? Huh? What happened to ordering whatever I wanted? Oh, I didn't realize I was dating a bit fat liar. Maybe he was a liar? Or maybe your spending spree was too exuberant for him to uphold. So yeah, it could be you. Alright. Well, we've had many guests came in to view Orcus Tower from our rooftop today. It's doing wonders for our foot traffic and sales numbers. But above all, it fosters a lively atmosphere for our customers, and I couldn't be happier to be of service to them. Oh, I can't believe Janetta went and invited men to our after-work dinner plans. I understand they were all wealthy, but still. I've never excelled in those kind of situations. Oh, Janetta invited 3 men to our girls' night out dinner yesterday. Unfortunately for her though, they were zeroed in on Cynthia the entire time. Janetta looks so depressed today. I hope she'll be okay. Well, she didn't have to bring all those guys with her and then get left out. You cannot blame this on her, on Cynthia. Oh, Janetta looked a little down in the mouth today. It worries me. She seems over the moon just yesterday. I wonder what could have happened. Yeah, we'll never figure it out. It's too difficult. Oh, would you please hurry up, Grace? We don't have much time. Oh, I hear your range. Chill out. I can write without a pen, and Grace Lynn never settled for anything but the very best. Wowza, they've got some new models in. These lineups are looking pretty snazzy these days. Now, which one of these babies should I try out? All of them. Janetta went out to dinner with a group of rich guys last night. Sounds like it didn't go over too well though. I wonder why I feel so relieved about that? Weird. Once we get our new cash in, we should spend a little bit more time on gathering courier bomb, because those are very handy. Mom's Operation Apology actually worked last night, like completely. That hug and those tears, man, she really knows how to act. Oh, today's the main session of that conference, right? Well, no point fretting about it. It's not as if they'd ever let me attend. True, true. Well, the finest fashions don't follow trends, they transcend them. As such, I strive to offer stylish footwear that my customers can treasure for decades to come. Let's check them out. Nothing new. I thought last night was gonna be my night for sure. Cynthia is just too charming. I think even I'm starting to fall for her. That's how appealing she is. But seriously, was it too much to ask that even one of those guys noticed me? Just one? Oh, why won't someone out there look at me the way everyone looks at Cynthia? Hello, downstairs at the counter, there's already someone that's, well, at least slightly interested in you. I'm thinking I'll pick up a few more souvenirs before we make our way back to the airport. All in all, I'd say it was a well worth trip. Ah, how's our trip almost over already? It all went by so quickly. Well, trips always are over quickly. When you start out on your first day, it seems very slow, but on the second day, and even more so the longer you are, it just flies by, especially if you're having fun. Well, Osborne and Rocksmith are going to be the 2 biggest obstacles at the conference. Both are cunning as they are audacious. I have to wonder how the mayor plans to hold out against them. One conversation at a time. The main session of the trade conference is this afternoon, I believe. I just hope we get something worthwhile out of it. Yeah, I hope so too. Word is, there's a strong chance armed radicals might attack the conference. I don't get paid enough for this. What good am I against terrorists? Well, you're a good meat shield, at least. Oh, fashion trends are constantly changing, but there's always someone who has to start them. As the owner of a clothing boutique, I try to be as much of a trendsetter as I can. And that's a good thing, because then you can give people advice on what to buy or not. Something that actually works. Ah, so we've got terrorists aiming to make a move at the leaders of both major powers, huh? Well, I won't let it rattle my cage. If anything, I'm more prepared than ever before now. Anyhow, me and my men are going to stick to the security assignments Dudley changed up yesterday. We'd all look alive out here if you plan on making it through this. Yeah, you'll be fine, I'm sure. There is something gonna happen, but it doesn't mean the entirety of Crossbell is gonna be wiped off the map. At least not yet. Maybe I can give Mayor Dieter Cross some more support by cheering from all the way over here. Give me a D, give me an I, give me an E. Wait. So, the main event of the conference starting up later today. I now could wrap my head around politics and finances, but I hope it goes well for the mayor and speaker, I guess. We all hope that, definitely. How many times I see that building, it always blows me away. It's true what they say. A new landmark like this is a real going to put Crossbell on the map kind of thing. Oh, the view from the top of the tower must be absolutely splendid. Yeah, and one day you might find out. Alright, that's it for the general store. Let's do Genton. Oh, while all these products seem the same, each major manufacturer puts their own unique flair on their devices. Even a simple customer like me can spot the differences. The primary session of the conference will be held this afternoon, correct? I'll have to keep an ear out for how the proceedings go then. After all, this is going to be a pivotal deciding moment, not just for the future of Crossbell economy, but for the entire continent. A man started flirting with Chaco after work last night, so I gave him a piece of my mind. I don't think Chaco appreciated me butting in though. Yeah, I can totally imagine how she feels about that, definitely. Oh man, Chaco's dad sure is a piece of work. Not that I don't get where he's coming from, hitting on someone while they're on the job is a pretty skeevy, if you ask me. It is, but he didn't know when to ask her. The people here never go away. Oh, I can't believe my dad chewed out a customer. Just what is his issue? Well, he's trying to look out for you for an overprotective dad. I came back to get one last look at my sweet little Choco Pie again. But her stupid log of a dad is still here. Oh, I give up. I'm going home. Is it gonna be a side quest from Chaco to get some men in here to basically get rid of her dad? Because that will be a proper first date, making sure her dad doesn't bother anyone again. I mean, not that they kill him, but at least take him out of commission for a few days. Alright, I think finishing off the square would be a nice place to leave it today. Next time we're gonna take it a little bit down south, so I would say Station Street without the station. Well, technically, you know what, we can do the station because I think all 3 support requests we have are not urgent, so they just have to be done. So you know what, let's do the station quest at the beginning of the next episode. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we, like I just said, go towards the Station Street and see what kind of quest we can pick up there. See you then. Bye bye.